So Lil Tay has proven once again to be one of the most diabolical clout chasers on the internet, as after the multiple days of content she did with the streamer Rakai, she would go live on her own channel basically exposing him for not only being a bad host when she was staying at his house, but also scamming her out of a hotel room and plane tickets. Now this would cause a lot of controversy in the streaming community, as Rakai has been one of the fastest growing streamers on the platform, constantly making content with other massive streamers including his daddy Kai Cenat, and pulling some pretty insane numbers in the process, that were by the way not botted one bit. So like the video to gain 10 brain cells, trust me it works 100% of the time, and let's go back to the beginning of this drama, where directly after leaving Rakai's house, Lil Tay would go live on her own channel to expose him.
Yeah, so today was the second day I got kicked out of my hotel room because Rakai's not taking responsibility as a host. I got kicked out, so I had to figure this out for myself, this hotel room, and I figured out my own flight back home tomorrow. I would have flown back today, but the flights were all sold out because all this shit is so unorganized, unplanned, last minute.
Now what made this entire situation seem super confusing was that the flight was actually supposed to be for the next day, as Lil Tay was supposed to stay another day to keep doing content with Rakai, which can be seen whenever Rakai would show plane tickets for April 10th, which I'm pretty sure was the same day of what was supposed to be their last stream together on Kai Cenat's stream.
Let me see. Look, 410. What's today? 410. Wait, no! No, you're trying to make me look bad. Now you're weird. No, wait. No. What? Wait, nigga, no. It's wait, what's today? Wait, hold on. Time out. No, nigga, listen, right? She know that she was leaving today, but since she was mad that we wasn't gonna do another stream, like today, she made that whole thing up. So that's what happened.
So what it looks like here is Lil Tay was just mad because she didn't want to do another stream with Rakai and thought that quote-unquote exposing him and saying all this negative stuff about him would ultimately result in her getting more clout and views, which obviously we know now is like the only thing she cares about. In fact, even before this, Rakai would show the plane receipts on stream, proving that he actually bought her the tickets, and after this would get mega clipped on Twitter, she would reply to it saying liar. Now obviously, this wouldn't make Rakai very happy at all, as it seems like he didn't have any ill intentions with Lil Tay. However, Lil Tay would continue to spread the narrative that Rakai is a liar and scumbag by making yet another tweet stating, "Quick enough to call me a liar, but not quick enough to send me the flight details. Not quick enough to make sure your guest doesn't get kicked out of the hotel you're supposed to be paying for. Not quick enough to apologize. I'm posting the receipts in a second, don't worry." And then she would post the receipts to the hotel, also stating, "Stop lying to your audience, Rakai. Your name is on none of these receipts. My manager's is. With only 3 hours of sleep. Fresh off Spirit, I got kicked out twice and had to find a new hotel because it was overbooked. Meanwhile, you were spamming me to hop on stream." Honestly, some pretty crazy accusations. However, it would only continue to get worse from here, as she would post the receipts for plane tickets that she also bought, saying, "You lied about everything this whole trip, even about getting my flight back. Don't worry though, I'm getting on live tonight and exposing every lie you told on me." It's so fucking stupid because Lil Tay's dragging this shit longer than the fucking meme, bro. It seems like Rakai's trying his best to stay out of this drama, but about every 5 seconds, Lil Tay just makes another tweet attempting to drag it on for longer than it ever had to be, and if anything, adding even more information, making this way more complicated. But we also have to remember that Rakai is literally 16 and Lil Tay is 17. We are quite literally dealing with fucking high school drama all broadcasted online, with Lil Tay just continuing to stir the pot more and more.
Rakai, the receipt for the plane ticket you're claiming I'm on is false. If I were on that flight, I would have landed by now, but I'm in a layover in Texas, and it's 8:56 p.m. I'm not on that flight. Stop lying. And look at that, you and Kai are talking about it right now. Let me guess, you're gonna pull up your fake receipt saying I left in the afternoon. Does it look like the early afternoon right now?
It's just kind of goofy because for all we know, this shit could have been so easily faked. She could have literally had a plan where as soon as she left Rakai's house, she could just start spreading rumors about Rakai lying. She could have literally bought a night plane ticket specifically to make this clip so she could make Rakai look bad to farm more and more engagement. I mean, while this could be true, it could also very well be false. Like, there's nowhere near enough proof.
It's not about the money. It's about the lack of sleep, the sleep deprivation, the lack of respect for me, because if you could not renew the hotel, you could have just told me. Why am I getting tossed out, not once, but twice? Wasting my goddamn time. Making me even more sleep deprived. I got on stream, 2 hours of sleep, hungry the entire day. I got tossed out and I had to spend so much of my fucking time looking for a new hotel. in a foreign city.
This just sounds like something that could have easily been solved if there was just better communication. She said she was hungry. Like, if she needed food, why couldn't she have just ordered food? I mean, by the looks of it, she clearly has money. A Chipotle burrito is literally like 15 bucks on DoorDash. And I'm sure Rakai wouldn't care if you ordered food. I mean, it's not like he's holding you at gunpoint.
And after I finally get situated, I'm way too exhausted, but you're telling me, get on stream, like, stop lacking. I'm sleep deprived. You have no respect for me. I got tossed out twice. Had to figure that shit out on my own. And then you have the audacity to go on stream saying I'm lying when you're lying to your fans. Because why would I lie about this? Am I just like a crazy person?
Yes. I think honestly, Rakai's just trying to stay out of this controversy as much as possible, as it's so clear now that Lil Tay is just an engagement farmer at its finest. I mean, she's done literally everything she possibly can to try to drag this controversy on for as long as possible. Although when you really think about it, this controversy really isn't that deep. Like, yes, Lil Tay was sleep deprived, but in the end, who the fuck really cares? Like, she's literally on a plane now. Go to fucking sleep. You don't have to be watching Kai Cenat's stream and recording it for your Snapchat story. She would also try to call Rakai on stream multiple times, which he would hang up literally every time. And this is probably because Rakai's realizing now that if he just leans into this controversy anymore, it's just gonna have a negative impact on his career. He'd be better off just ignoring her completely and letting it go.
Y'all hear this? He just hung up. Yo, Rakai. Y'all telling me to call Rakai. I just called him and he just hung up. Why did he just hang up? I'm blocked? Oh, cause did he block me now? That was voicemail. Y'all heard it ring. Y'all heard it ring. He was spamming my phone when I was on a goddamn flight talking about I blocked him, but as soon as I want to call him after I pull up the receipts on my own shit, on my own stream, he doesn't want to pick up. But you were spamming me every other time when I'm on a flight, when you're on stream? Let's be so real.
Anyways, guys, I think the moral of the story here is Lil Tay is the biggest clout chaser on planet Earth. Whenever she was on stream with Rakai, they seemed like they were pretty good friends. I mean, they had their disagreements and arguments here and there from what I've seen on X. Although it's just crazy how in the end, whenever she eventually decided to leave his house, she instantly turned on him, went on stream, and began exposing him and leaking a ton of stuff that honestly just didn't need to be leaked. And she began just dragging this controversy for all it's worth. Most likely just trying to get as many people talking about her as possible to try to revive her dying career because literally everybody forgot about her from 7 years ago. But anyways, guys, that's basically been it for today's video. Honestly, one of the most nothing burger dramas that we've seen all year. But regardless, if you guys did go on to enjoy, then do be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And also comment down below your thoughts on Lil Tay and Rakai. Who do you guys think is actually in the right and wrong? Anyways, I appreciate you all for watching the video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
What's the hold up for you to hit my line? I'm not tired, 'cause girl, you're a one of a kind. Sipping slowly, I just wanna pass out.